Here is a method that will allow you to find an almost infinite number of apps that you can program. First, tap into the IDs that would be useful to you or to your family. For example, my wife complained that sometimes we forget that we put food in the freezer, and so we can't eat it anymore despite it was in the freezer. So she asked me to create an app, which I did, that allows to fill in a form with the name of the food or the dish, the type, the category of food it is, so it's just a drop-down list. This allows then to calculate how long you can keep the food, because I created also a map that will match the type of food with the number of days or weeks that you can keep this food, and then I receive an alert 1 week before the food should be eaten. So you see, it's something useful, and this will motivate you because it's easy to find ideas of apps that you should create, but then if the ID or if the app doesn't motivate you, you won't finish the app. This is the biggest danger when you find app ideas, is to not be motivated and then just to not finish it. So find useful apps. What else could you create? For example, maybe you're like me and you never remember when you should water your plants. So I don't know the name of the plants, or only the name of a couple of plants I have. So you could create an app, an hybrid mobile app using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that you could use with your phone, and that you could use to take a picture of your plant, to register the date, the latest time you've watered the plant, and then to calculate according to the type of plant how often you should water the plant, and then the D-Day. You can send yourself an email or notification that you must water the plant. So you see, you have plenty of ideas. You can find plenty of ideas depending on what you do, and this is what will motivate you. Bonus, if it's useful to you, there are chances it might be useful to other people. You can create an app that would warn you when a subscription, you have a subscription to your gym or to a video on demand service or to a SaaS service, is about to be renewed without you knowing it. So same thing, you can add to your app that you register to the gym, and that it will automatically renew maybe next month, maybe in 3 months or 6 months. I don't know how it works in your own country. And so you would be warned, for example, 1 week before that, be careful, you have this subscription. Are you sure that you want to keep on paying for this subscription? If you no more use it, you no more use the service. So the functionalities would be a little different. You would create a login and register functionality. You could use a service like one provided by Firebase or by all these kind of services that allow to very easily create a register form and then to receive a token. You can list problems related to one of your hobbies. Let's say you're a chess player and you don't know anybody close to your place who plays chess. So you could create an app to find people close to your place. And then again, the functionalities would be something like login, register. This app would be the good opportunity to learn how to use Google Maps or Leaflet that would allow to locate people close to you. And you could add a pin, you see, on a specific street to know where this person is, or if or simply the area if you want to keep a certain level of confidentiality. Also add functionality to allow people to send private messages, and when they agree, they can see on a map the distance between them, or just agree on a place where they would meet, which would certainly be safer to decide to meet on a specific place to play chess together. Then you can do the same for other kind of activities, like maybe you like jogging and you can find people around you who would like also to have a running partner. Also, with this inflation era we live in, you could create an app that would allow people to buy food, for example, in bulk. Let's say, for example, I love rice. So instead of buying a pound of rice on my own, knowing that maybe my neighbor does the same, we could create an app that would allow people living in the same area to decide to buy a bag of rice, for example, and then you would split the bag of rice. The app would have these functionalities: login, register, a form to suggest a product that you would like to find other people also interested in to buy in bulk this product, and it would be also an opportunity to use Google Maps or Leaflet to suggest the place where you want to buy in bulk, and then you could meet in a specific place to gather to collect the money and to split what you've just bought. You could create an app that would allow you to easily collect the opinion of other people, of friends, or if you want to then try to sell this app to a company or to an administration, you could learn to create, as a good starter, one question and several possible answers. And then you would learn to create a group of questions and their multiple answers. Then you could show the result using an app that allows to easily display a graph or any graphical visualization of all the answers. You could even learn how to export as a PDF. So I did it recently on an app I created. So if you're interested in this kind of functionalities, just drop a comment. You can also create bots. It immediately seems scary, but it's not that scary to create bots, because you can simply use node fetch or simply fetch these days. Or if you do this on the front, you can use fetch. And also you could use a lib like Puppeteer or Playwright. It's very easy to use. It's impressive at first, but I can tell you that in half a day I learned to use it, and it's amazing to see the app that connects to a site that can fill in a form, submit it, wait for the form to navigate to another page. So you can learn this, and with this you can create a bot, for example, that would go to an e-commerce site and to go to the product page of something that you're interested in and to check if the price is equal or less than a certain price that you're interested in. And I can tell you, this is a very good exercise, and you would be surprised to see that it's not that difficult. It could also make the difference, because not so many people create bots in their portfolio.